Right, yo, we have a new video today and it's about relationships. You guys know tricky relationships can be, so let me just say this one is funny because it's about I don't know, let me just get into it so and we can fully discuss.
I have a
Uh,
confession to make. Oh, what is it? Spill the beans. Okay, I've been thinking about it for a while, and yes, I am romantically interested in you. Oh. Oh? Why oh? That didn't sound like a good oh. Why was that not a good oh? Don't you not feel the same for me?
okay, so I don't know how common this type of dynamic is with people between. I guess it's pretty common, like especially between male and female relationships. And one person always ends up having feelings for the other. And most times maybe someone, you know, uh declares the feeling, makes it known, and the relationship is not the same, or it probably stays the same, which is very rare. Or that destroys the actual friendship, which was what made the feelings blossom in the first place. So I don't know. Let's finish the whole thing first. And we shall get into the details and
Me, I thought you felt the same. I thought there was a vibe. What's going on? Why oh? I really fuck with you as a person. I really do. You are amazing to the T, but just not romantically. I'm sorry. Oh, this is awkward now. But it's okay. We can still be friends. But it's awkward now. I just confessed my dying love for you, and you just said we could be friends. I don't want that. So what are you gonna do? Like never talk to me again? Or... Yeah, that's the plan. No, I still want to be around you. I just don't want to take it to the next level because I feel like we're gonna fuck that up. And really, I'm gonna fuck that up because I don't feel that way about you, and it's not gonna be pleasurable. So it's just easier to tell you up front that I don't feel that way. But I really, really want to be around you. So please. So you want me to turn my feelings off? Maybe just don't express them or show that they're there. And in the meantime, hopefully you can get over me. The only way that I can get over you is not being around you anymore. So, bye. Fuck! This always happens with good friendships. Either me or them. I have a
okay, okay. So basically, two friends they've been hanging out together for a while, and they sort of are very strong relationship between them. And one person develops feeling. It can either be a girl or a boy. It happens to anyone. And one person confesses the feelings, and the other person doesn't reciprocate the feelings, which in turn makes like there's no winner in this situation. The only way because you kind of feel for both parties, even though everyone has a side like okay, maybe like one side is being selfish. No, both of them are being selfish with. You're not even selfish because the relationship is good because the relationship is like or the friendship is good because they are good friends, they understand each other, they have the same good taste. And the reason why the feelings was able to develop for one person, for romantically, I mean, is because of how the setup of the relationship is. And for and I don't know. Oh god, this is actually a very difficult topic to kind of like who is in the wrong here? Who is being selfish? Who is being more selfish? You can say both of them are being selfish. I would not disagree with you. Like who is much more. Because yeah, you can say like, okay, this person, the person that expressed their feelings romantically is like, uh, much more selfish than the person who says because according to the way she portrayed the skit, like the description is she wants the person who expressed the feelings to turn the feelings off and not be themselves, which is not a good not a good thing. I don't think you should tell people to turn off their feelings. But I think the person who like was on the receiving end of the feelings of the romantic feelings said, "I hear you, I respect that, but I do not want this to be a thing where we should be romantically involved." But like this is a very good friendship. Why are you gonna fuck that up over something that can be uh that can go away with time? So I don't know who is necessarily, right, who is wrong, who is. It's a very tricky one. Let me know you guys thought because I feel like it's a very 50-50 depending on which side of the relationship you've been on before. So yeah, I don't know if I'm doing this justice. So I'm just gonna go to the comments because the comments I okay, yeah, okay, let's just go to the comments. So there's some interesting comments here. So the first comment says, but it's awkward now. It doesn't it doesn't have to be like just because you express your feelings. And I feel like sometimes it's most likely like, you're misinterpreting a feeling, like you're misinterpreting, the feeling that you have for something else. Because just because you have this closeness doesn't mean it has to be romantic. And I guess at the end of the day, when you marry someone that you actually fuck with and vibe with. But the thing is, those things have, a very good description. And this, you expressing your feelings romantic to this person right now brings clarity. But if you kind of like, actually, validate this friendship for what it is, it actually makes me, it validates me. I care about this person. Once I've expressed your feelings romantically, I feel like you can get over, the rejection because they didn't reject you because they don't like you. They rejected you because they don't romantic. It's not a romantic feeling they have towards you, and I feel like you should be able to respect that. So when they say, but it's awkward now, yeah, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be awkward, right? Um, yeah. So the second comment says, "I'll never understand why some people wouldn't want to maintain a friendship with someone they are or were romantically interested with in who does not reciprocate the feeling." Yeah, even me, like I'm very like like if someone doesn't reciprocate the feeling, it doesn't mean they're the word. It's just they, yeah. It doesn't have to be like a all big thing about relationship. I don't know. Like relationship doesn't have to be, either we get married or I don't know. It's just, yeah, if it's a very good friendship, I don't think you would just walk away like that. Don't go. Just please keep yourself inside. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was the problem like I had with the person being who was like being confessed to. She said like keep your feelings and I don't know, maybe if both of the parties are actually, very comfortable about talking, with this very uncomfortable topic, like you can talk about it and just yeah, I also agree with this comment, so I'm not really against it, but yeah. That's low key like if I ever think I'm into a person, into a friend, I take a second to think to myself, I'm actually into this person. I'm not really enjoying my time with them and I'm getting platonic affection, confused for romantic affection. That can be true too, platonic affection for romantic. Again, people are for you to know these words and definitions for these feelings, you have to be aware of the feelings. Some people don't know that, so I'm not really mad at people for even, you know, confusing both feelings for the other. Um, I'm sorry, I'll never understand reaction. Why throw away? Yeah, why throw away a good relationship? Honestly, that's kind of in the bucket I fall into because if you're romantically involved and you express your feelings, like why would you throw that away for your own, ego that's okay, you have been rejected? It's just because feelings do go away with time. You're kind of like, okay, this person, and some people might say, oh, this is what do they call it? This is simply or friend zone. Oh, this is real life. The internet doesn't come into play. I don't know. I'm more into that bucket. I don't really care about people's reaction towards having been friends and whatever. This is what being. This is what life is. Having good relationship is much more important than what people think about it. So, so this one says pro tip: just the machine and stuff. I don't like that. Just express it if the person feels the same way. You have a relationship, you have a good relationship. But if the person doesn't feel the same way, and you know that they would react in a very mature way, it's just something that is not going to work out. I like everything about you. I just want someone that isn't you. I wouldn't really say it as that way. Some people like take this as I don't know. I wouldn't say it this way honestly. I don't know how to fight against this particular, like I like everything about it, but I just don't want someone that isn't. I don't know how to. I like you as a person. Why should I want to fuck? Yeah, that's true. Like you like the person. Like if you like the person, why do you want to fuck them? Like honestly. Oh man. Okay. Like this is funny actually. If they're not uncomfortable with that, I don't see why someone can see. Yeah. Like if like the person you're expressing your feelings for, if they're not uncomfortable with the fact that you know that you are interested in them, then why can't you just like if they're good enough to be a lover, why not? Are they not good enough to be a friend? I absolutely agree. So yes, it may have the person that had the feelings, but no one ever thinks about the person who didn't have the same feelings. Do you have any idea how much it hurt them? They were taking the yeah. Also, yeah, like the person who is on the receiving end of the romantic relationship thinks they have a good friendship, but now, yeah, it sounds both parties. Honestly, it is very hurtful, but I mean, I've not been on the receiving end of rejecting a romantics, so I don't know about that yet. No, literally, like, exactly what are you meant to do? What is the person meant to do? Like, expressing your feelings to them, and you don't feel that way. So, what are you meant to do? Is like if it's actually a good friendship, I actually think people will be able to move past it in a very like real life scenario. But some people are clinically online and have a lot of opinions that are not theirs, and yeah, you can actually. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, enough to live. Yeah. Okay. All right. How do you resolve issues like this? Because one thought process is being honest by expressing their feelings, and the other is being honest. Yeah, they're both being honest, and the way to resolve this stuff like this makes me never want to express my feelings towards someone. And actually, I'm the opposite because I need clarity. Like I actually do need clarity. I prefer, someone said earlier in the comment that to suffer. I'm not in that bucket. I don't think you should suffer with your feelings. If you can express it, express it. Obviously, if you need the courage, take as much time as you need to gather the courage. But if you are, if you are kind of, I need time to kind of gather the courage to express my feelings, to express your feelings. Absolutely do that, no problem. So, okay, this person is saying take a break. I'm not mad at that. Like, like don't talk for a month or two. And maybe, but it's awkward now. Yeah, it doesn't have to be awkward. Like I said, yeah, like why wouldn't you want to maintain a relationship with someone they are or were romantically interested in who does or did not reciprocate the feelings? Yeah, like I'm in the bucket of this, like this bucket of you can maintain a relationship despite having romantic feelings. It doesn't have to, just end the relationship. I know some people are saying, suffocate your feelings. Ah, if the person is comfortable with you having those feelings, I don't think it's suffocating. But because of the way the skit is, the way she presented the skit, I can understand that. So yeah. Again, platonic affection versus romantic. Yeah. Anyways, I think this is the general idea. Some people say don't mention it and suffer, and yeah. Again, there are so many different ways you can approach this. Some people have different views against this. Some people have different views for this. So I don't know which bucket. What do you guys actually think? I'm actually curious for what people actually think about this sort of relationship dynamics and expressing your feelings to someone that you like who's also a friend. Yeah, that would be it for this video. I mean, there's really no right or wrong answer. Really, there's no wrong way to say this. There's no right way. But if you feel strongly about your opinion on this, you do like do you. So but again, I feel like friendships are sacred and throwing them away really that casually. I'm not a big fan of that. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, leave a like, comment, and subscribe.